Say, man, hey, man, you already know what time it is. This big talk in the city, you feel me? You tuned in with your host, or the co-host, you know what I mean? This is Big Talk, Be Quiet, the podcast, or as we say in Germany, hey, how you say it? You know what I mean? Talk big or
Zyliza.
talk big or
Zyliza. That means be quiet.
hey, hello, be quiet, everybody, you know what I mean? This is the first. Pop up. You know what I mean? I am your host, Matt Brooks. I got my boy, co-host, Big Stretch, JJ, aka I just call him my boy Big Jess. You know what I mean? But as we go along, we gonna figure out, you know what I mean, the names, the ins, and outs. We'll get the logos and everything going across the screen for y'all. You know what I mean? But other than that, y'all already know we tuned in, turned up another hot one. Brother, how you doing out there, man?
Shit, I'm doing okay. Living out in Germany, and just to let y'all know, I'm an internet virgin, and everything is just fun and opinions. So that's how we
Hello,
get to toasting.
hello, you time,
And
but
if you
anything.
don't know, now you know.
Yeah, it's anything with your brother from day one. Like, I'm gonna pop the cherry, pause, and all that, weird shit that the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't like
Bro, I'm too old for that dumb shit. And all
that's a
these
whole.
motherfuckers that's doing that shit, listen, that's gonna be my first thing I'm finna say. All you people that are in your feelings when you're eating hot dogs or you say some shit and you gotta say pause or this or that and blah blah blah. Why are you into your gay feelings that much? I'm sorry, but I don't have no kind of feelings in that kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Gay people are gay people, lesbian or lesbian, whatever. I have no problem with any of that. I'm not that. And if I'm not that, then I'm not that. So, you know what I'm saying? If you think that, then whatever. So I don't know what to tell you, but enjoy your gay feelings.
Hey, exactly. First and foremost, I do want to say shouts out to the LBG ABC 123 community. You know what I mean? I got a couple of cousins in y'all community that I still love, like the regular. Yeah. I just want to throw this disclaimer out. We still rock with y'all, love y'all, so don't try to come band us, nothing like that. You know what I mean? This is for entertainment purposes. Some of these might be jokes, some of these might be real statements. But I do got a cousin that's in y'all community that I still love. Yeah, want to throw that disclaimer out there first and everything like that. And for second, yes, the younger community, y'all got way too many goddamn gay thoughts running through y'all head. Y'all thinking about gay shit every three
Yep.
minutes. Shouts out to the gays, but goddamn, y'all got way too many gay
Yeah.
ideas, too many thoughts, too many gay feelings running through y'all body. Make y'all want to say pause for every goddamn quick pause and get to the money.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, geez Louise. But other
Yeah, it's doing too much. That's what it is. It's just doing too much. I mean, why is it that everybody has to think you gay, you gay, you gay, you this, you that, bro? And if you are, you are. And if you ain't, you ain't. What's the problem? Either you're a good person or you're a bad person. That's how I roll. I don't care about religion and none of that. I got friends and family and people everywhere and all kind of stuff. So that's just that. But
in all
that's
walks of
doing
life.
too much, man.
Yeah,
That is doing too much. That shit's making me uncomfortable. That's making me uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to say this like that, but you can think of it. I'm not a man, and I'm this and I'm that or whatever. But shit like that. If I'm sitting there saying something, you know what I'm saying? Uh, I'm stroking on something, and I gotta say pause, bro. Why do I have to say pause? I
Hey,
could be stroking on a dog, a cat, a motherfucking tree.
that
I
was
could be
kind of a
stroking my damn head, my hair,
that was a. I mean, I know you out there in Germany and all that, but that was a real pause moment when you said stroking. Because when you
bro.
say stroke, only thing that we
I
think
know,
I mean
I
stroking.
know, I know, but that's what I'm saying, man.
In the
People,
states,
why
they
did you
got
think that? You see, no, because people be thinking about dumb shit all the time. I mean, it's funny to be funny, okay,
in the
but
states.
that's what I'm saying. Why are you thinking about gay shit?
Do you
Why
use
do you
stroke?
assume that?
But
But
in
but why
American
do you
culture,
assume it,
because I'm finna answer the fucking
bro?
question. American culture, when you say stroke, do you use that for a sexual preference? Do you use stroke out there in Germany for just a regular term? Because out here in America, we use stroking for stroking. or stroking us. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
there's
So
there's yeah, there's
that's
terms and
why.
everything like that here too. But that don't you know what I'm saying? I could what if I'm stroking on a chick?
But you can use it in two different ways. You can use it the proper or the improper way. Is what you would say.
Yeah, but if
I
I'm
understand.
stroking,
I
why
understand totally.
do you think I'm stroking on a dude?
I never said
Why?
anything about the dude. I said,
Yeah, but that's
well,
what I'm saying. Listen, think.
I
Yeah.
said,
You're right. I'm not arguing with that. You said stroking, but what makes you think I'm stroking a dude?
I never said anything
Just
about stroke.
to make you say no. But
But listen,
you said I'm saying to the pause moment because you said that could be a pause moment, but I said why?
you're right. Yeah, to me, you say
Aha, aha.
because we so
You know what I'm
programmed,
saying?
that shit is so embedded,
Exactly. That's what I'm
indoctrinated
saying.
in our
Yeah,
head to come and distract us like that. You just had
that's the
that was a good
problem.
one. That was a good one.
That's the problem.
But
See,
also,
that's the problem with people. Dog, I
yeah.
like chicks with big asses. You know what I'm
You see how
saying? I like a
damn
big ass. She can have a small ass. She can be skinny. I like them thick. But that's what I'm stroking on. I'm damn sure not stroking on no dude. Bro, if I'm stroking on a dude like that, it's to save one of my children's lives. And I got a gun pointed at my head. That's that type of scenario.
hey, I don't even
You
know.
know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. So if you think that way, or if anybody
Shout
thinks
out
that
to
way
my
of certain
baby.
shit, whew, no,
Shout out to
no,
my
no, no.
baby. If that was a situation that they might be dead, we'll be all dead. God damn it! You want me to do what? Are you gonna kill? Oh fuck that! We finna fight for this last few minutes of life. Fuck that. That's
Yeah,
the
of course,
decision.
there's gonna be some fighting going on. I was
The
just
fight.
giving a stupid hypothetical, man. You know.
Yeah, that was a perfect explanation of how you caught me like that. Because I was like, wait, hold on. I never said anything about a man. When you said stroking, I was thinking I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I was thinking about the
Yeah,
soul. I did forget how I just said that was a pause moment. So that was the perfect explanation and breakdown how players fuck up. You know what I mean? Even the most conscious. That's why you got to be very
yeah,
your words, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, especially out here. This American language has so many different meanings and sayings, and it can go so many different directions and shit like that. But back to you, bro. You know what I mean? You out there in
but it's all
Germany.
about what you make of it.
Facts. We on to the next though. You know what I mean? Because we got to let the
Yeah,
people know we got some global situation going right now. With me being in Las
and if
Vegas
you
and you,
don't know,
where you at again? Let the people know if they didn't hear you in the beginning.
ich hocke jetzt gerade hier in Mainz, Deutschland. That means I'm sitting here in Mainz, Germany.
You say Bryce, Germany?
Yeah, Mainz, Germany. In English, it's Mainz, Rhineland-Palatin, Germany, or something like that.
See,
And it's called Rheinland-Pfalz in German.
we gonna give y'all some news that y'all can use right here on Talk Big and Be Quiet. You know what I mean? Right now, we're teaching you German. It's by the time y'all got 5 episodes in, y'all already gonna be having some knowledge on German language. You know what I mean? So this is a beautiful thing right here. You feel me? How is the weather out there, brother? Because you know out here it's
Right
summertime.
now, it's cold.
It's
It's cold
cold.
and it's kind of wet. Germany
Wow.
is shit. Germany is cold. Germany is most of the time in the winter it's cold, and right now it's right after winter, so it's rainy and kind of cold. But we getting towards summer. Germany has
Yeah,
different climates a little
different
bit.
different seasons I see because we is basically out of spring and in the summer. Also, because you know we've been feeling like we've been in summer for the last 6 months. You know what I mean? We done had a few 100-degree days out here type shit. So
Yeah, but you
yeah,
living in the desert. I'm living in like I guess you could say a place sort of
kind of like a
like
rainforest,
the middle of America. No, like the middle of America, I guess you could say, where you can have
West,
everything because it has mountain ranges and it has a whole
like a
bunch
full.
of dips and shit like that. Yeah,
Yeah, okay, that's
you
crazy.
can get kind of all the weather here. It'd be snowing. Some places in Germany it snows fucking meters of snow.
There. wait, because we in the States. So when you say meters of snow, how many feet is that?
A meter is 3 feet. And it's like 6 to 9 feet. It depends on where you are. Sometimes it's kind of, I guess you could think of it sort of like Tahoe in some places.
Exactly. For the people that don't know, he's talking about Lake Tahoe, where
Yeah, Lake Tahoe, exactly.
exactly. That's Northern California, kind of like Oregon area, ain't it?
Uh, yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think it's somewhere in the middle. I think actually, I don't even know.
Yeah, it's
If
up
I
there,
ain't,
the direction.
no, it's no. Reno, and Vegas. How are they? Because like Tahoe is near to Vegas, I think, ain't it?
I think it'd be more closer to the Reno, because Reno is northern
Reno.
Nevada, and Las Vegas is southern Nevada. So we out here closer to
Yeah,
L.A.
then
Reno is
I
closer.
think it's somewhere towards the middle.
Yeah, see, Reno is
I think
closer to
Tahoe's somewhere in the middle.
like Reno is
Hmm.
full of type shit. You know what I mean? It's like all the rejects that are red. Shout out to my people from Sacramento. Y'all really rock out there. I ain't mean the rejects, but all the people that get ran up out of or running from Sac, they seem to be they go to Reno, and all the people that's running from LA or get ran out of LA, they come to Las Vegas type shit. You know what I
Oh
mean?
shit!
My
So
family California,
where all the pedestrians be going?
they mostly go to Reno because that's northern Nevada, northern California. That's like 3 4 hours type shit. You know what I mean?
I
Reno is
don't
like
understand why motherfuckers don't be coming to Europe.
they
I
man,
don't
they
get
have
that to this day,
stuck in that box, man. There's so many people that don't even want to leave outside their little neighborhood of the little smallest cities compared like Richmond, California. They don't even want to leave out that little 6
bro.
radius. You know what I mean? Let alone a city, let alone a state, let alone the country. So it's a lot of people that's trapped. They in prison in their mind.
All I
Honestly,
know is 26 years and 4 months ago, around that time, 26 years and 4 months ago, was when I came back to Germany after leaving Richmond. And
yeah.
my first plan was just to come over here and, get away from my old life for about 3 months, relax, get away from drugs and, reboot my brain and my body. And I had a plane ticket, a return ticket to go back home. I could have went back home, you know what I'm saying, after them 3 months. And my ass, I said, fuck that. The day came. I was like, I had a choice to make. I said, am I going to go back home and go back to Richmond? Or am I going to try to, try to live a normal life? Those are the key words, a normal life over here in Germany, because in Germany, it was the first time that I had in years and years and years and years, no looking over my shoulder, no worries about any kind of shit happening, no worries about getting shot, getting stabbed, getting jumped, getting put in the hospital. So I was like, guess what? I'm gonna try this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And now we got what, 2026, and I only went to America one damn time, man, since I've been here. And I've been missing it. And that's because of other problems in my passport situation. But like I say, I can tell anybody and everybody, if you go to Europe one time and you go to the right places, more than likely you're gonna be coming a lot and you ain't gonna want to go back home, because there's a different life and the people live differently and the people are just different. The mentality is different, the lifestyle is different, and I can just say uh it's a blessing and a curse over here because of
Look,
the money situations if you don't have the right shit. But everybody can live, everybody has a social system pretty much, and if you want to work and you want to do stuff, you be okay. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I can say about over here, especially in Germany and all of Europe, that if you want to do something, you're gonna get help. They ain't just gonna leave you stuck like stateside.
yeah, okay. That's
That's why I
crazy.
be trying to tell everybody, just like I told you, you need to come over here with your kids and let your kids run around over here with my kids a little bit, and then see how shit functions and can function if you're not in a oppressed fucking power-hungry society. Because
Exactly.
everybody's oppressed in the States, man. You can say what you want to. It don't matter if you're white or black or whatever. Even the rich people are oppressed. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too many people telling you what to do. Over here, there's people telling you what to do, but it's manageable and tolerable more. Way more tolerable.
Yeah.
And you ain't got to worry about nothing.
Exactly.
You could walk around the ghettoest part of Germany and you'd be looking around here like, this is the worst that you have to offer. I mean, don't get it wrong. Like, they got spots over here in Europe that is like, wow. I'm talking about wild, like we know when we was younger, wild, that type of shit. You know, Richmond, Oakland, fucking LA, whatever. They like, man, crazy. But
where is that?
Like in France. In France, they got some ghettos there, and like one big one, big city called Marseille. These motherfuckers is riding around on these little electric dirt bikes and shit like they got in the States with AKs and nines and Uzis and shit like that. But out in the street riding around like that, not like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like it's allowed because there ain't no guns allowed over here like that. Nowhere.
Like Africa type shit, huh?
Yeah. But they in certain parts of France, it's bad. It's bad. They in certain parts of other Europe, but that's only because of war. But France and Italy is pretty, and Spain it got some gangster shit to it, but everything does. But it's compared to what we used to.
Who they got the
I'm
mob
telling you.
Yeah.
Well, they got the mob. They got a thing called family clans and shit where they have big ass families and shit, you know. But I'm telling you, I can guarantee you, I will take you to Frankfurt. We can go to Berlin or wherever you want to go, to the grimiest spots that Germany has to offer, and you'll be like, this is the worst case scenario. And this would be in the middle of the night at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Worst case scenario, our scenario is in the daytime in the light where everybody can see and there's people everywhere. So, you know, people ain't really trying to do no dumbass shit. So it's kind of safe. But Germany, since I got here, I will go anywhere except for the Nazi places and Nazi cities and shit like that because there's way too many of them. You know what I'm saying? Unless I got a little people, I ain't that stupid. That's like one crip going to a blood hood.
At 2 o'clock.
Oh, 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
But other than that, bro,
So
it ain't. I'm telling you.
Y'all got a lot of there's no gun crime out there, right?
Bro, in a year, there's maybe like 15, 20, 25 shootings.
Yeah.
At most. At most. In the whole country. And that's like, I guess, like California. Like, think of California, the whole state of California only had 25 shootings in the whole year.
Huh. Yeah.
Exactly. And this is at best. This is when I'm telling you at best, I'm going up. Like I've heard 3 or 4 or 5 people getting shot, or maybe 6, this whole entire like 12 months, the last 12 months. I don't know.
Hey, who was those people shot by citizens or shot by the police?
Those people were shot by citizens because it's hard to get a gun over here. I mean, if you got a gun, you got to pay a lot. Plus, there's so many rules and regulations. Bro, people ain't trying to pay out that much money to get a gun over here, first of all. And second of all, in the States, if you got 10 people in front of you with a gun and they pointing that shit at you, you best believe that pretty much every last one of them motherfuckers gonna pull that trigger. Yeah? Over here, you got 10 motherfuckers in front of you with a gun. I can guarantee you maybe 1 or 2, maybe one or 2 or 3, maybe. So that means 1 or 2 will pull the trigger. Everybody else ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They just ain't. Because it's not the German people. I feel bad for them, literally. I literally feel bad for the German people because they get used and abused. The German government, everybody. That shit's, bro. These are sacrificial lambs, and Germany's full of wolves, and the Germans are pretty much fucking sheep, most of them.
Exactly.
That shit's weird, man. I feel bad kind of for Germany.
God.
And this is the worst Germany has been since I've been here. And it's still, I don't have to tell my kids to watch their back, turn around, do this and do that, and blah, blah, blah. I ain't got to worry about nothing. I only know 3 people that have gotten stabbed, and they've gotten stabbed by young kids. And this is only because young kids over here are stupid, and they trying to show out, and they try to prove something just for no reason.
Exactly.
So they be stabbing people. That's the worst case scenario over here, is getting stabbed. And if you know how to stay out of trouble, you ain't gonna get stabbed.
Stay your ass out, mind your business type shit, you say,
Yeah, and even then, it's more than likely gonna go down in a fist fight. You know what I'm saying? And the people that you know, they pull out knives and shit like that. They always get caught. Everybody gets caught here in Germany because you don't do shit in public.
Samurai goddamn ninjas.
No, I'm talking about little knives, man. We're not England, yeah, but England got machetes. Them motherfuckers is crazy over there. They be rolling with machetes.
Hey, so how much is gas? How much is gas out there with these international goddamn tensions that we got going across
I don't even know
right now?
I don't even know right now. We were at €2 and something a liter for 1 liter, so that means like 6, 7, between 7. I would say 7 and 8 euros for a gallon. So that's probably y'all money. If y'all came over here and got gas, that would be like $10, $10.
Y'all paying $10, 10 American goddamn USDA a gallon type shit.
Yep, about 7. Shit, our gas was always expensive though. We always paid between €1 and something and €1.70, up to €1.60, €1.70. We were paying for 1 liter. So that's like $5 a gallon, $5.50 a gallon.
Yeah, see, that's what we basically at right now.
Yeah, but in euros.
International goddamn traumas and drama that we got going on.
Yeah, because y'all starting wars over there from that side. And Germany too. Germany's stupid. Hey. Yeah, because I'm sitting over here in this stupid country.
Started from Israel, I think. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's
nigga, this whole world is stupid. See, you got me started now. I'm gonna fuck this whole nigga. The presidents, the kings, all these fucking people in power and the people with money. I'm pointing my finger at you because y'all talk about y'all need to be helping the world. Why don't you? Y'all got all this power and all this fucking shit and you don't do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Man, what kind of, bro? How can y'all say y'all actually trying to help us and y'all supposed to be for us, for the people, by the people, and y'all ain't doing shit for the people?
Yeah, I don't know where they for the people, by the people what nowadays. That shit went out.
And that's everybody.
Yeah.
All these people, man, but y'all need to help and work with each other instead of, dog, the planet's dying anyway. And we speeding that shit up. How? We finna be killing each other and fucking up the planet even worse. And we ain't working together. We ain't doing nothing. I'm mad at the world. Trust me, I got so much shit to say, I will point the finger at everybody. I'm sorry, yeah, because people don't get along. Religions, colors, nationalities, countries, bro. everybody has more than enough room. Everybody has more than enough shit. Why can't we just get
That's
along? Because people try to be in power.
because we are all a victim of pro divide and conquer. You know what I mean? All of that type of shit. You feel me? They divide us by
Yeah,
religion
but
and everything else.
what
But
happened
they
to common
divide them. Like
courtesy?
it went out the window when the common sense went out the window. Common sense is like air conditioning. It's
Exactly.
like a luxury. A lot of people and a lot of devices ain't coming with it. Yeah.
You
See,
can say that right.
we in a
That's
fucked up
just like
state,
over
man.
here with non-logical Germany.
We in a fucked up state in the world type shit. With that being said, out here in the States, we like last week or right now, we're having scares or talks, or they're trying to give us that fear mongering information about some new virus that's supposed to
The
be in.
Hantavirus.
Yeah, is
Are you
that
talking about the
big talk?
Hantavirus?
I am. Is that big talks over there also?
Yeah, yeah. And they got people over here with that shit now. And they've been sending people to there and sending people to there talking about they don't know if they got it and do it. Man, bro,
Oh, so y'all got the
nigga,
same talk that they got out here. It's the same media campaign that they're pushing on us, huh?
bro.
So
Yep.
are
And
people
you know
walking
what's funny to
around?
me? No, I don't even know. They got people segregated and people doing this and doing that. And they said that they actually don't have it. And other people that had it, they already died. Right? And the other people that were in quarantine, somehow or another, some people got off a ship somewhere and went somewhere, and other people got off a ship somewhere and went somewhere. And that's basically how the shit's going to be spreading now. Now, uh, what I don't understand is when all these motherfuckers was on the ship, and you knew all these motherfuckers was on the ship, why are you gonna let the ship go somewhere else, or why are you gonna let the ship dock somewhere else and let people off, or let people on and off, or whatever, you know? And if the other people got it and died quickly, the other people should die quickly. So if they're not dead, more than likely, I'm assuming they don't have it. But why are you gonna put fire somewhere, and instead of quarantining the fire, y'all motherfuckers leave a path for the fire to get out, and then say you don't know how it happened, and now everybody's getting burned. Or if you want to put it in a better scenario, y'all let everybody raw dog somebody with AIDS. So we basically, you know what I'm saying, killing ourselves right now. You knew the person had AIDS and you raw dogged that shit. The full blown AIDS is about to die. I'm talking about this person was in a hospital bed when you started poking and stroking. Now, you're dead. It don't matter if it was male or female. That's basically the scenario. Y'all let it
Oh,
happen. You knew it was going down, and you basically did what you did willingly. So y'all did to us willingly that bullshit.
a whole lot of here we go again. Sound like we back into
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
This is Corona and this and that all over again. And why y'all keep playing? Do y'all need
2.0.
money that bad? Y'all have enough? I don't
Still
understand these people. They got money enough. Why don't they just stop?
they want to control population and control this and bring in a new world order and you know what I mean? I don't know. It's a lot of craziness going on within these governments and these operations. These goddamn a whole lot of shit going on. Like out here, another big thing that's big in the media was they released the UFO files. You know what I mean? Is
Yeah.
this big talk in Germany?
Nope. Nope. I ain't heard nothing about that. I mean, I'll be watching the news and shit like that much, but I ain't been hearing too much about that. Nope.
Out here they got so much going on to cover up them Epstein files. Now, they releasing UFO files and stuff like that. Yeah, well, we don't talk
Hmm.
about the aliens and stuff like that because we don't want the whole goddamn government to be taken down behind these Epstein files. So let's distract them with something else. You know what I mean? It's a lot of
That's why
stuff.
magic is so popular.
What you
That's why
say?
magic is so popular because that's why magic is so popular because it's
Yeah.
sleight of hand.
Well, they don't know how they cast these spells on them and everything like that. And playing the yeah, playing the
That's how all governments work though. It's always look at my left hand while my right hand is doing this.
exactly
That's all that is.
the Roman circle.
But what I'm not understanding is uh, if they did that just to cover up the Epstein files and to get people off another subject and to have two other things going down, which is war and the UFO shit. Uh, I got one question. When have they ever had two or three things all at once that were that hardcore?
That extreme,
Normally you
that
have one big thing and a whole bunch of small things.
classified
Why do you
type.
have three extreme packages right now?
I like how you package that up.
Why is there three extreme packages?
Exactly.
There's too many. The people just don't pay attention. Just like with the world, the people ain't paying attention. We all learned certain things in school, and I know we all paid attention that little bit to know that we all learned that. Sorry to change the subject. We can get right back to you. Remember what we were doing? That natural disasters only happen on certain parts of this earth because of climate and the topography and whatever else not. Yeah. And yes, certain things can happen in other places, but it has to be the perfect whatchamacallit, the perfect atmosphere and all that shit, and the perfect everything for it. Yeah. So why is it that everywhere else on the planet that were big changes never happened or happening now, plus all the big major dramatic things don't happen every couple hundred years, they happen every few years. You know what I'm saying? Right about now. So that means everything got sped up. The timeline, as we all know, the earth has a certain timeline with certain shit. And that all got messed up with the rotation and the axis tilt and blah, blah, blah that the people are trying to cover up. If you all ain't known yet. So, um, yeah, there's a lot of shit going down that's not good. And at the end of the story, we ain't gonna make it if we keep going where we going because it's either gonna go up in one big ass nuke or our grandkids ain't gonna have no more nothing because everything is gone crazy, man. There's too much shit. The world is trying to clean itself and fix itself, and we are messing it up more. Just like you said, it's trying to cleanse itself. Like your lungs is trying to cleanse themselves.
That's that West Coast, that West Coast tree. You know what I mean? That's something too. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
exactly though, it's a lot of cleansing. It's a lot of systems, a lot of resets, a lot of it's a lot of going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you wasn't paying attention, you can't be nothing but paying attention and seeing all of this shit that's slapping you in the face right now. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You feel me? It is
Welcome to
crazy.
my ADHD brain, soon to be widely podcast and streamed.
You feel me?
And there's enough in there, trust me.
We're gonna break down a little bit of everything. We're gonna get to it all. You feel me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? This is just the beginning. We ain't even got the chance to fight yet. We ain't got a chance to breach the circle. You know what I mean? We ain't been penetrated to penetration. No pause.
All
Hey,
right now.
you feel me? Hey, how
Do
the
I gotta say
stimulate?
pause every time I smoke? Every time I hit my fucking bong? Huh? Do I gotta say pause every time from now on? Is that what the culture wants?
Is that what the coach wants? No, Big J, you ain't got to do it to it better. You know what I
Listen,
mean? Right? It's gonna be all right.
y'all, when this shit goes in and people start y'all whenever I do something wrong, y'all gonna have to do all that for me. The pause and this and that, because I'm not doing it at all whatsoever. So whatever scenario you could think of in your gay little minds, think of it. I don't care. Picture whatever you want to picture. If I say something that offends you towards me, go ahead and live out your fucking imagination however you want to figure it out. I don't care. That's just that. Those are your opinions and your options. Say what you got to say, do what you got to do, think what you got to think about me. I don't care. And I'm not doing all that shit ever. Pause.
Hello. Yeah, you feel me?
The
Hey,
only pause I want to hear is when somebody's trying to tell me to shut the fuck up and stop talking. That's when I want to hear pause. Other than that, I don't want to hear no pause. I don't want to hear no other type of dirty little gay lingo that you little youngsters have. And all you insecure people that are thinking gay thoughts to make you say pause. Look how that nigga's eating that piece of chicken. Pause. Nigga. Bro, I swear, catch me in public and do that, I'm going to throw something at you. That's that. Pause, try to catch that shit.
see, just say no to violence, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's gonna be all
Man,
right. Don't get tossed
I'm
at
not
you,
a violent person, but don't push me. I have ADHD and I have PTSD and I have a couple of other things wrong with me. So if I ask you nicely to please leave me alone, then I suggest you do that. And if I say please don't do this and please don't do that with a nice please on it, which is nice and humble and asking, calmly and nicely and kind of begging, if I got to say it more than once. And if you don't want to hear that, then you don't want to hear that, just like I don't want to hear them you crying after something happens. Just like when I was little, ain't nothing changed. I might be 45, but I'm still deranged in my brain. Hello. Yep, just like my boy Jason. That boy's fucking deranged in his shit too. There's certain shit that goes, and certain shit that flies, and certain shit that sinks.
All right, I got a
So it's
question.
either gonna be fair or it's not. Here we go. Make it interesting.
This is a
You want the answer, you gonna get it.
So what you think about this AI taking over? You know what I mean? We got people out here. I know a couple of females for sure that is taking relationship advice from AI. They are getting their relationship inquisits from artificial intelligence. What the fuck is wrong with the world, the people? I'm just trying to figure this shit out. I need your help to do it, brother. Please give me your insights on.
My first question is, how is it you're more comfortable speaking to somebody that's trying to definitely be over you instead of talking to normal people? Because the computer thinks it's better. That's why the computer was made. Just like all the intelligent people think they're more intelligent people than the people that are not so intelligent or not so smart, And the computer is the same way. So why are you going to try to talk to that person or that thing and not talk to normal people? What kind of complexes do you have that you have to stay to yourself and talk to somebody that think they're better than you and they can't give you a real answer because they only have info basically from the TV? That's like me believing everything the TV says. Because the computer is getting the info from us. And a lot of people are stupid. And if you take all that shit that mixed together like the computer does and then build your own answer, normally it's smart to do that. But if you have a lot of smart stuff and mix it up and it gets a lot of smart shit. But if you have a whole bunch of dumb shit and it gets stirred up with a little bit of smart shit, you get a lot of dumb shit. And that's basically what's going on.
Hello. Yeah, I also understand it. When she told the homegirl told me, yeah, I was talking to AI. I asked them about these problems. Like, are you serious? Is it getting that? See, people just got to get outside. It's going. You might as well talk to.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You get better advice from talking to the trees, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying, God damn.
But you know what the real big problem is? You know what the problem is that nobody's going to talk about? Why it's like that?
Let them know.
Because everybody's scared and everybody's ashamed of shit that's gonna happen or what people can say. Everybody these days is ashamed. When I was younger, I remember there was a lot of people that were ashamed of shit. They always tried to make everything look good, right? But there's a lot of people that are just like, fuck it. They didn't care if it was embarrassing or if anything happened. They would tell you how it was. And that's how I grew up. That's why I am. You can ask me some shit. I'll tell you the most embarrassing thing where you like, are you probably lying to me because you just think it's that embarrassing. I won't say it. But I mean, why should I be embarrassed about it? Everybody is embarrassed about things. If I tell you that this and this and this is a problem, your first reaction is, this nigga's attacking me.
Yeah, see,
Everybody's reaction is it's an attack. And if
people are,
everybody thinks no matter what, it's an attack, you can't move forward. You can't get no information. You can't. That's why I sit at home alone. I have no friends. I don't do shit because I've been on a moral thing for a long time where I don't lie. I tell the truth straight up. I try to break it down as nice as I possibly can, but sometimes because my ADHD comes out fucked up. But listen to the words, you know what I'm saying? The meaning and not the way I say it,
yeah,
basically. And
people are most definitely scared of the truth. They're afraid. They run from it.
yeah,
Frightens them, and
exactly. That's the point.
I don't even know why they ask for your opinion. But if you tell them the truth, they're like, "Oh, why did you?" They call it
Yeah.
claim you're hating. No, motherfucker, I'm trying to give you the information, the real news that you can use to better yourself. Obviously, you didn't want that shit from the goddamn beginning. You want somebody to pamper your ass, and you know what I mean? Oh, that shit is out the window. This is 2027, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2026 right now. But by the time you look up, this shit will be over. It's already going to be the third quarter of the month. And I'm talking, and this is business talk. It's 4 quarters in a year. I say in a month, but it's 4 quarters in a year. It's getting ready to be the third quarter of the year already, ladies and gentlemen. That means the first and second quarter is already gone. It's time to start the third. This
And
2026
take
is
accountability,
take a fucking accountability, ladies and gentlemen. It's God
men
damn, that's
and women.
one thing that some of you people need to do. If you need to talk to AI to learn how to do that, please do it. I would.
No, no, fuck that. Take accountability. If you fuck up, you fuck up. Make it better. Say you're sorry. If you mean that shit, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody force you to apologize. You do that shit from here. So if you don't want to apologize, then don't apologize and say, fuck it, I did it, and so what? That's just how it is. Man up for everything. Stop being so snooty. Take accountability. Make amends if you fuck up if you want to. And if you fuck up and if some shit happened and you ain't trying to make amends, then stand your ground, be a man or a woman, and be about it. Shit. Stop being a pussy. Everybody, for men and women, take accountability. I always see women videos talking about men videos talking about women need to take accountability. I know a whole bunch of men that need to take accountability too for a whole lot of different reasons. A whole people in general, everybody needs to take accountability. Everybody's lacking in some shit. Ain't nobody perfect. So what's y'all problem? We all shit the same, people.
You know what they problem is? They doing too much talking to AI. Hey, there's some people that say AI is like alien technology. What do you feel about that, bro?
Man, alien technology is uh, everything. Or you, how many? Why do you think? See, now I got to bring it down to people again about that shit. What you just said, because this is how I feel, and this is my ADHD brain working. Just like people say. Now, everybody knows about evolution. Everybody knows how long it took for certain shit to happen. Why is it that before certain shit took hundreds of years to happen, and then it was like, oh, something new and big. Hundreds of years later, oh, something new and big. Hundreds of years later, oh, something new and big. Now it's like, oh, every 5 to 10 years, something new and big. And that's been like for the last 50 years to 100 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? How are you going to go from evolution evolving to every few hundred years to evolving to every decade or two without some kind of foreign technology? You want to say alien? You can say alien because I've seen some shit too, but let's just say foreign technology because, as we know, uh, people are smart. There's people that have invented a lot of shit, but I'm pretty sure that the people have copied most of their ideas because that's what people do. That's what everybody knows. You don't invent. There's only so many people that can invent so much shit, and the rest of the people copy everything from somewhere. So they had to have seen it somewhere. Just like with all our fucking technology, with the planes and with the computers and this and that and blah blah blah. Uh, you can say what you want, but there's always been people that have been super genius all throughout time, and the super geniuses now that are supposedly doing all this shit over the last few years and decades. How come the super geniuses that were 50 years ago didn't do that like that?
Hey,
How come it wasn't ramped up like that? How come it took so long from the TV to go from black and white to a color TV? And why is it all of a sudden now you got laser TV? And before all that shit came out, they had it. They just don't want to give it because the people will go crazy.
hello, pay attention. They say Einstein and Tesla, they was in the 18. That was
There's,
100
yeah,
years
they,
type shit. You know what I mean? They haven't announced any more super brains like these types ever since type shit. So this is they say this is new technology, but it's all been hiding under the Vatican for a long time type shit. They just piece it out to us because, like just say, they don't want you motherfuckers, the young whippersnappers, to go crazy. Yeah, because y'all already
yep.
can't handle shit that they give you pieces of as it is type shit. You know what I mean? So
Because
and
people can't work together, but they're not letting us.
they know how to keep us separated, divided, and conquered. There's a whole lot of pro and tail and pro. Pro and tail, however they goddamn say, co and tail and pro. Yeah, yeah, there it is. You know what I mean? Hey, boys and girls, but we just getting started. You know what I mean? This is the pop up. You feel me? This is talk big and be quiet. Or as we like to say in German, in Germany, how you say it, bro?
Rede groß oder sei leise. That was the whole shit. Talk big or be quiet,
Hello.
as you know.
It's episode number 1. You know what I mean? We're gonna get the schedule down. You know what I mean? We're gonna be coming 2 or 3 episodes a week, maybe one for right now. But y'all be tuned in, turned up. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of juiciness, everything up under the sun from politics across the world, from Germany to goddamn the States to, you know what I mean, sports to hip hop to living life to basic goddamn shit. You know what I mean? I am your boy Matt Brooks. This is the big homie, Big JJ, Big Stretch. You know what I mean? Hey, this is Talk Big and Be Quiet. We'll see y'all next time. Same bad time,
Yeah.
same channel. You feel me? We
Coast to country and city slicker and country bumpkin. Yo.
back. Like said, deuces, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace. Oh shit, see.